If you're applying to customers on WhatsApp, Instagram, and half a dozen other apps, switching between all of them all day, I want to show you how to build an AI-powered support system that can answer common questions automatically and bring all of your conversations into one screen and still hands off to a real person when needed. Let's build it. Today, I am setting up SaleSmartly. So WhatsApp is the main channel with Instagram, Facebook, and email flowing into the same inbox. We're actually going to set up an AI-powered support workflow, give the AI a knowledge base so it can answer customers' questions, and I will show you how a conversation can actually be handed over to a real person when needed. First, you need to grab the free trial link in the description, then change the default language to English from here. Then fill your details and create your account. And once that's done, you want to log in and you're actually going to land on the main dashboard. And from your profile down here, you can actually change the language back to English. Let's connect WhatsApp first, since that's the main channel for most small businesses. Head into the integrations menu, click all socials, and you'll see all the channels you can connect: WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram, Telegram, email, even YouTube comments and TikTok. Click on WhatsApp, choose the QR code option. It's the easiest. Open WhatsApp on your phone, go to link devices and scan the code. That's it. Your WhatsApp is now connected. Now, if you go back to the chat menu, this is where every conversation lands, but it took some minutes for my chat to appear here. Right now, it's just WhatsApp, but if you want to add Instagram, Facebook, or email, it's the same process. Go back to integrations, click the one you want, and follow the connection steps. Once they're linked, every conversation from every channel shows up right here in this chat page, so you're not jumping between apps anymore. You can also manage the conversation history and customer information from the same workspace, which makes it easier for your team to understand the context before replying. One more option worth a quick mention: SaleSmartly also offers a chat widget you can add to your website with a small code snippet. No coding needed beyond copy paste, and I'm actually going to be setting that up in this video since we actually focus on WhatsApp and social, but it's actually there, okay, in the same integration menu if you want it. Let's build an automated reply from scratch. In the automations menu, I'll start a new flow for WhatsApp. I'll set it for one-on-one conversation, not groups. Every flow starts with a trigger. Mine's set to fire on a visitor's message, so as soon as someone messages in, the flow kicks off. First message, a quick greeting, and you can personalize it with variables like customer's name or friend, so it doesn't read like a generic auto reply. And then add a few keywords people might send, things like price, cost, how much. But since I am testing this for my WhatsApp classes, I will go ahead and add my keywords, so whenever someone sends one of those words or phrases, this flow kicks in. Next step in the flow, I'm sending a follow-up message listing out the options someone can choose from, so they can just reply with what they're interested in instead of typing out a full question. I'm also dropping in an image here to make the message feel less like plain text. SaleSmartly also lets you add a condition or action at any point in the flow, so depending on things like which option someone picks, where they're messaging from, or how they've behaved before, the conversation can branch down a different path or trigger an action like tagging the visitor or looping in a specific team member. I'm not building out a full branch in this one, but it's worth knowing this is here if you want the flow to respond differently based on what the customer says. For the next message, this one has payment details. I'm personalizing it again with the customer's name variable. And here's a detail worth setting up properly. If the system doesn't have a name on file, you can set alternate text as a fallback, so the message still reads naturally instead of leaving a blank space. Then I'll add a delay before the next message, giving the customer time to actually make the payment before the flow follows up automatically asking them to confirm and send proof. Last step, I need to link this flow to the actual WhatsApp account it should run on, so I select the connected number, confirm it, and save the flow, and there it is, live in the automations list, ready to run. Let's give it a quick test. I'm actually going to message the connected WhatsApp number and tell it I'm actually interested, and yeah, that's working. So now here is the part I actually think matters most. What actually happens when someone wants an actual person reply to the message? Say for instance the automation doesn't cover what they are asking. You can actually jump into that conversation directly, reply manually, and once you're done, mark it as resolved, and the automation picks back from there for the next message. So customers always don't have to wait for a real human for every single question.
One more feature worth knowing about: so if you want to send an update or a promotion to a group of contacts at once, there's a broadcast option. Select your contacts, write the message, and send it out. Useful if you want to cut down on repeating the same update one conversation at a time.
Honestly, what really stood out to me, getting WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook into one inbox is genuinely useful, once it's set up. And the automation builder is simple enough that you don't need any technical background. And one thing, to know going in, the automated replies works off keywords. So the more specific you are with what people actually type, the better it performs. And it's also worth spending a bit of time thinking through, the phrases your customers actually use. SaleSmartly has a free trial to test everything I just showed you, and with paid plans, scaling up depending on your team size and how many contacts you are actually managing. So I'm actually going to leave the current pricing page link below, since it can change. Okay, so would I recommend it? Yes, especially if WhatsApp is where most of your customers already are and you are tired of switching apps, just to keep up. So if you want to try it yourself, the links is actually in the description and the pinned comments. So you want to use my referral code when you sign up, okay, and your team will unlock a 7-day free trial, so you can test everything before deciding if you want to upgrade or not. So that's it for this one, and I'm actually going to see you in the next video.